This has to be the most convenient vegan establishment in all of Japan. Hands down.
Hi, welcome back to our channel, Sarah and Chance Worldwide. This is another episode of Vegan in Japan. That is a mini-series that we're currently doing where we're trying to show you all and the rest of the world that it's fun to be vegan in Japan.
So today we're talking about a chain of vegan to-go places, I guess you could say, in Japan. It's called Ava Macrobiotic Dining. The one we go to is in Hakata Station. They just have a wide array of different bento boxes, which are basically just little lunches that you can take with you. They don't have anywhere to sit down in the one we go to. I hear there are a couple that do have sit down areas, but this one is in a big station, so you can just show up, grab your food, and go.
So Fukuoka Prefecture is not as much of a metropolis as the main areas like that, so it is a little more well known for being hard to be vegan and vegetarian in Fukuoka. But as far as we're concerned, as long as you're around one of the Evah Dining booths, you're good.
So in Japan, it's not as common to be able to grab and go with your food. You have to go to a restaurant, sit down, and be waited on most of the time. So when you find a place like this that you can just go grab something really quick in a minute or two, pay, and then leave, it's really convenient, and it makes it really easy to be able to go explore Fukuoka since it isn't as big of a metropolis. When you go outside of Fukuoka, there's a lot of rural areas, a lot of mountains, and places to go hiking, so you can just grab a lunch and bring it with you.
So the food at Ava Dining comes in a lot of different sizes and varieties, but it's typically going to be mostly bento boxes, which are anywhere from 4 to 800 yen. So about $4 to $8 US. So extremely cheap, in my opinion. They are not huge, but the amount of food that you get in them does fill you for an entire meal, even with the 400 yen ones. So they usually come with like a plenty of rice. They come with meat substitutes, sometimes cheese substitutes, pasta, other kinds of noodles, and a ton of vegetables.
Sometimes you'll even get lucky and get a little cake in yours.
Mm-hmm. Ava Dining also has wraps. The one that we like the best is like a chicken wrap. It's got lettuce, mayo, and vegan chicken. It's delicious and super cheap. They also have buns, sweet buns, savory buns, bagels, all kinds of grab-and-go snacks.
And Ava is 100% vegan as well, in Hakata Station at least. If you go to the ones outside of Hakata Station, they seem to have a couple of filled buns known as onpan that may have cream in them, but they are clearly labeled. The ones that are vegan are clearly labeled as vegan as well.
So we do recommend the Hakata Station Ava Dining more so than the Tenjin Station or any of the other station ones, just because the whole place is labeled vegan. There's vegan stickers on every product. The whole staff knows what they're talking about, so it feels really safe and secure that you're not going to be accidentally buying something non-vegan.
Whenever we go to the Hakata Station Ava Dining, we just grab as much of everything as we can and try all the new stuff that they have and just carry it with us, so that way we don't have to worry about getting food later on in the day, because as vegans in Japan, it can be kind of difficult and tricky planning out your day when there aren't that many vegan restaurants around where you're going, especially when you're going into the mountains or to a small island nearby.
So the Hakata Station Ava Dining is extremely convenient location-wise. Hakata Station is kind of the port of Fukuoka Prefecture. It's the biggest station, and it's also where almost all of the Shinkansen travel will go in and out of. And inside the station, it's also easy to find the Ava Dining. It's sometimes tricky to find restaurants that are inside stations just because of how busy and crowded they can get, but this one is right across the way from a Mr. Donut, which is a huge, brightly colored establishment, so never hard to find.
Yeah, and the Mr. Donut is really close to one of the entrances, so basically you head for the entrance and you see Mr. Donut, and you know you're on your way. As well as savory goods, they also have some sweets available. Every day it changes, so sometimes you might not get the same stuff you got last time, but on a recent trip we were lucky enough to get some cookies, some vegan cream and bean filled buns, as well as a strange bagel with whipped cream salad,
Potatoes?
apples. We're not really sure exactly what is in it, but it looks like it would be a tuna sandwich, and it is surprisingly sweet, but still tasty.
Yeah, the day that we got that specific treat, we were vlogging, so we have a vlog of us eating that and being a little surprised about what it is and going more into detail about what was all in that bagel. So check it out up here if you haven't seen it.
So overall, we would have to rate Ava Dining a 9 out of 10. It's very high because it's really convenient. They have tons of 100% labeled vegan products to choose from. They stock in the morning and then again for dinner. And while you're there, you can also get some awesome desserts. Everything is pretty cheap, extremely reasonable at least. And you're basically going to be going to Hakata Station if you're going anywhere around Fukuoka, so it's extremely easy to get to.
So when we're in Fukuoka, we really do get Ava Dining Bentos almost every day because we like to do a lot of adventuring and exploring in surrounding rural areas. So if you want to see more of the bentos and our experience with them, then check out our vlog series. We'll link it above. We had it in almost all of our Fukuoka vlogs. We're also planning on doing a bento box review / comparison with 2 other competing vegan bento boxes in Japan. So definitely make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on those notifications, and you will be the first to know when that bento box review comes up.
If you like this video, make sure you give us a thumbs up. It really helps us out. I want to hear from you how you feel about that strange bagel dessert. Would you buy it, knowing that it's not a savory item, or would you skip it and go for something else? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.
Bye!